Alrighty guys, welcome back. Hope you guys are doing good. I'm doing pretty good myself. I'm going to yap for a second because I did get some new stuff in, so I'll put a timestamp of when the review's actually kind of starting. But couple new tarmac works to start off. I got this Schuko because Mini DT has also done the same exact car. And I was kind of curious to see how Schuko versus a Mini DT video would go. Like, I was kind of interested in that comparison. So I did get this. I will be doing a comparison video with it and the Mini DT here at some point. Honestly, just from looking at it, it looks pretty good. So we'll see how that plays out. I also did get the Mobile One Ford Escort RS Cosworth. So that'll go quite nicely with the other one that we just got. I don't know where it went. Oh, it's over there. The one that was in the Martini livery. So this one's pretty cool. Really like the OZ Racing wheels on it. So there's those two. I did get some Mini GTs as well. I got this Corvette, finally. This one has been out for a little while now, but they just hit the States. I had to wait until they came out here because I missed it on RC Mart, which is where I order most of my new releases. So it looks like the wing is a little bit bent downwards too. I do have another one coming. I might send this one off to my friend because I don't think he's going to open it. So I don't know. But I also don't want to like keep the one that's in better condition just for the sake of the review too. I want to show the flaws. But anyways, I did get that in. We'll look at that later. And then I also missed these on RC Mart. I finally got the two Mustang GT3s in. So 898 and 1012. They're both here. So I'm very excited for these. Going to do this very soon. In fact, probably the next video will be these two guys because I'm excited for them personally. So there's, I think that's everything new that I've gotten this week, along with, obviously, I got this in as well. So this is also the new thing, and we're doing that today. So we'll go ahead and get cracked into it. I guess I'll timestamp for around the 2-minute mark. I didn't talk for as long as I thought I was going to, but anyways, so AR box, we're at it again. I will preface this one by saying I did pay quite a bit for this one. I paid $90 USD. That's with tax and shipping included. The retail price for these, I don't know, is completely set in stone yet. So I have both the other ones back here too. Obviously, this one's Motor Helix, but it's all the same thing. This one I paid about $60 for. That was kind of about the retail price. I picked that up from RC Mart. This one I paid quite a bit under retail price for. I paid $45 for it from a friend, and so that one's a little bit of an anomaly. And then this one's also kind of an anomaly because I paid $90 for it. And my thought process was, well, I paid a lot less for this one. I can just dollar cost average these two, and it ends up being like about retail price for both of them. So that's why I spent more for this one. The other reason I spent more for this one is because this is the silver Zonda F, and for me personally, I'm really weird when it comes to like supercars and hypercars, and for me personally, there's a lot of cars out there that have an iconic and special color for me personally. And for the Zonda F, silver is that color. And so I was like, I got to get my hands on the silver one. Like if I could pick one color of the Zonda F out of this whole like collection lineup, it's got to be silver. So went ahead and just picked it up. Yeah, $90, a little bit expensive, but the retail price for these should be around 60. And this is kind of the same situation as the AR box and BBR collab Ferrari F80. I don't know if this silver one will be released more widespread than it has been. It was kind of an HEC special release, and it was also kind of like for their 10th anniversary. And AR Box has also been really weird lately because they opened up a couple flagship stores in China, and it seems like that's where they're releasing most of their product. It doesn't seem like a lot of stuff is getting shipped out to like retailers and stuff. So I don't know. AR Box is kind of weird. Hopefully they straighten out and we kind of get a consistent like schedule and places to order from. But yeah, for now, I guess we'll see what happens. But anyways, yeah, Zonda F. I'm very excited. This is like I've been very happy with these like super premium models. So here's the information back here. Pagani Zonda F 2005 in Grigio Mercurio. So there we go. Here's like the internal AR box number. So 650401001. And of course, it's got all the other information over here, QR code for the website, their 10th anniversary logo right there. So there's all that. Box is done in carbon fiber, kind of similar to how the Zonda R was done. This does pick up oils from your fingerprints, these type of boxes, which I guess isn't a big deal. But it's got the exhaust right there, and then the Zonda F, which looks really cool. Just nice and simple. I guess this is number 6. Like, this is AR box number 6. But I don't know. I was also in the news video yesterday. They were showing off some of their Pagani models, and it looked like they were all sitting on a number 6 box. So I'm not really sure what the whole deal is, but slides off like that. It's a pretty nice thick outer cover. I do like the packaging for these too, and I like that so far they're keeping the size of them pretty consistent. But anyways, here's a little card that they throw in with every model. So there it is, and it looks like we have some instructions here as well. So a little 2-page booklet. I guess it just kind of tells you how to like open the part, like insert these little hangers to keep the parts like open like that. So there's interesting stuff that'll probably come in handy. So there's that. And again, same packaging layout as the other two. It's got this inner tray, and then you have the compartments for each piece, and this one actually has an extra compartment for these little pieces that clip in to hold the panels up. So there's that. I'll go ahead and remove it. There's usually a chunk of foam underneath. Oh no foam underneath for this one, which honestly is probably fine. I don't really think it makes all that much of a difference, but try to carefully do this. I don't want to break anything, because this was expensive. So here we go. So there's the rear panel. Here is the front panel, and here is the car. And then, of course, like, it's got these little, these are actually different from the other ones. So it's got these 2 stands, and then it's got these 2 little clip pieces. So we'll play around with that here in a minute. I'll just dump it. Okay, there we go. Stick this back in the box and get it out of the way. Okay. So here we go. So here is the casting. And of course, it has the panels that these sit on with magnets, which is really nice. Wow, it seems like they made the magnets stronger for this one. That actually is that's a pretty strong connection. Oh, wow. Okay, good. So they're listening. So the big problem with the Mazda 787B is that the magnets were very weak. Oh, and you can see some of the magnets here. They're using 4 for this front panel. So 2 large magnets down on that front splitter, and then 2 smaller ones up at the top. So there's that one. Yeah, that's a really strong hold. I'm assuming it's the same back here. No, this just uses the smaller magnets, but there is 4 of them. And you can see right there. So yeah, very, very strong magnets on this one. They did a better job with the Zonda R, which, you know, I actually have it over here. Let's bring these guys over. So as you'll see with the 787B, it just used 2 of the small magnets for that back panel, and it holds it on okay, but like it makes it very loose, and it was kind of the same thing up here, just 2 small magnets. So I like that they're using more magnets and stronger magnets, like a combination of the 2. Sorry, my nose is running a little bit because I'm talking so much. And then for this one, I think they so they used a couple slightly larger magnets, but just 2 of them for this. Magnets, yeah, the magnets were a little weak on this one too. And then actually this front panel used 4. A couple big ones at the bottom, and then a couple slightly smaller ones behind the front wheels, which this front panel actually stayed on really well, but the back one I remember wasn't super strong. It was kind of similar to the 787B. So it seems like with each release and each casting, they're kind of improving their magnet setup, which is really nice. So this one is super solid. These panels are not going anywhere once they're connected. You've got to actually like pull them off, which is really good. So just that alone is a big improvement. Really like that. And yeah, here's the car. So it's the Grigio Mercurio. It's the silver. In my opinion, it is just like the iconic color for the Zonda F. There's red, there's blue, There's a lot of different colors, but to me, this is the one. And I'm seeing a big quality control issue here. Our window is not connected at all. I don't know if that shows up well on camera. Oh man, that sucks. I wonder if there's a way for me to pop it back in. Yeah, no, I don't know what happened with that. Oh man, this ain't gonna be good. This ain't gonna be a good review. That is terrible. What the hell? Let's take this back panel off. How does that connect? Is there like a tab or something it's supposed to like lock in place? So there, it's all the way down right there. Do they glue these windows in or something? Wow, that's horrible. I mean, once you have it pushed down, it looks really good. Like there's no like weird gaps, but yeah, they like forgot to like, I don't know how they fasten it, but they forgot to fasten my window down. What the hell? That sucks. Oh, that really sucks. I wonder if I can maybe glue it down. But like there's so much detail on this, I don't want to get glue on anything. I mean, look at that rear engine bay. That rear engine bay is phenomenal. I mean, I'm just kind of ignoring the window. The amount of detail on these is pretty insane, but at the same time, when you're charging this much money for them... Oh, I just made the front panel fall off. Hopefully I didn't break a mirror. But when you're charging this much money for a model, you can't have issues like that. I get little issues here or there, but that is too bad. That is like way too much. I'm also noticing there's a little bracket that goes across right here, like where this window pillar is, and there's a couple little tabs on the bottom side of this panel that it looks like there might be a way to glue that in, but yeah, I don't know. I really don't know what to do about it. I want to try to fix it for sure, but I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to get glue on anything because there's so much detail that if you miss with the glue, then it's just going to be pretty bad. I'm also noticing that the chrome and like details on this side of the this little panel right here where it says AMG is also like smudged, like really bad. Like there's that side pretty legible. It's scratched up a little bit, but this side's like really smudged. Okay, not too impressed so far here. That window is just terrible. Wow. I mean, the carbon fiber work and everything looks really, really nice. Photo etched metal windshield wiper, which honestly I could do without. They could have just molded that on. That's just another part to break. But yeah. Yeah, wheels look pretty good. Really nice silver metallic wheels. There's some brake detail in there. I can't tell if the rotors are silver or not. They kind of just look black. Oh no. No, that's they're like a dark gunmetal gray. They're like this thing has carbon brakes. Like they actually simulated the dark color of carbon fiber brakes. That's actually kind of crazy. And then the calipers are black, but they have little silver Pagani badges on them, and they're actually pretty legible. It's really hard to see in there, but wow, really good job with the brakes. The paint looks awesome. The flake is very fine, which I know a lot of people really like at this scale. Carbon looks amazing. There's some sponsorship logos on the side right there. Tires look pretty good. Very thin tires. Photo etched metal on this back. Great. This back panel. The exhaust tips do not look super good on this one. They actually looked a lot better on the Zonda R, which I will bring up here. They were actually pretty like straight. These ones are a bit twisted and they've got some like gunk on them, so that's not great. Just painted taillights, which I am a little disappointed about because for the Zonda R they did these little thin taillights in acrylic, so I feel like that should have been these should have been acrylic as well. Maybe that would have been too hard to do with how thin this little panel is. I don't know. I mean, they don't look horrible, but I think they would have looked better acrylic for sure. Carbon fiber all in here looks good. I think I see like a couple, there's some details up under here too, like in this gap. I just can't make out what they are. Maybe some sort of maybe that's just a carbon fiber up there. Yeah, that's just carbon fiber. But yeah, engine detail and like all the suspension and everything looks really good. It's just, yeah. There's like these two tanks back here. I don't know what those would be. Maybe those are fuel. No, I don't think they'd put fuel. No, that's part of the exhaust system. Those are the mufflers. What? That's crazy. Those are the mufflers. So the exhaust piping kind of comes out from each side, and it kind of comes up and curls down into the muffler and then goes out to the rear pipes right there. That's actually really cool. Some of these inner exhaust pipes are actually done in like chrome. So that's cool. Carbon fiber. Those gold suspension brackets look awesome. Very nicely done. I'm not very happy that that's all smudged up, and that window is that's like a deal breaker, like a major deal breaker. So I'm gonna have to figure out something for that. Take a look at the outside of the back portion. So again, just really nice body lines. The vents all look really good. There's actually those vents. Oh no, those vents are actually painted in. I was gonna say there should be air passing through them, but there's not. But they look pretty good. The rear window looks pretty good. I mean, at least it's attached. It's got like some outline and then like some little rivet marks. So there's the little fuel door, I'm assuming, right there. So fuel tank must be somewhere. I don't know where the fuel tanks are on these. The rear wing is carbon fiber. It looks really good. Looks pretty good. There's a little bit of carbon fiber on these little like spoilers back here. It all fits together pretty nicely. Like the panel gaps are all pretty nice, honestly. Like there, you can definitely tell there's some panel gapping there, but for the opening part. But overall, it's not bad at all. And then here is the front. Go ahead and stick that on. The wing mirrors are done in carbon fiber, which looks really good. They've got reflective stickers in them. So those look nice. It's got the little windshield wiper like mount right there in carbon with the Pagani badge. Headlight housings are done in carbon. These ones are also just painted, which I mean I think is fine. They painted them for the Zonda R as well. These ones are a little bit smaller, but yeah, painted headlights. I think that keeps the accuracy at the scale a little bit better. Do kind of wish the rear ones were acrylic though. But yeah, the interior looks really good. Red interior. It's got carbon on the dashboard and on the steering column. It's got the red and silver steering wheel, like all kinds of detail in the center right there. It even has the Zonda F-Logo. I mean, at least this window being up in the back gives us a pretty good look at the interior. You can see all the gauges in the cluster. Like, really nice interior. Like really nice interior. Just detail on the door cards. Yeah, interior is really nice. Actually, it looks like the steering wheel is like a two-tone. Oh, no, that's just the way the light was hitting it. It's all done in... Wait, no, the top of the steering wheel is brown. Yeah, so maybe it's like a two-tone brown and red steering wheel. Yeah, I mean, all the interior detail is phenomenal. So, I mean, overall, it's pretty good. A little bummed about the exhaust not being, like, centered and, like, tight. Like, that looks a little sloppy to me. This logo on this little like valve cover piece, that's probably an intake manifold. The intake manifold looks a little sloppy to me, being all smudged like that, and then this window is unacceptable. So overall, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not very happy with this one. I was very happy with the 787B, although the weak magnets. I was very, very, very happy with this Zonda R. Like, this thing, in my opinion, was perfect. Like, I don't think they could have really done much better on this one. This thing was perfect. Maybe stronger magnets in the front is, like, the only thing. This thing was amazing. Zonda F, I was very excited for. Overall, it's a great model without the quality controls. Without the quality controls, it's a fantastic model, just like the other two. But with these quality controls and just like overall kind of sloppiness in some of these more major, because I mean, come on, this is like the box art is the exhaust. So how do you do that to the exhaust? How do you have like crooked exhaust pipes when your box art is the exhaust? Come on, that's not cool. That's not cool at all. Like, I can live with the little smudge on that intake manifold. I can't really live with this giant open window, not connected window piece. And then that's just sloppy. So yeah, I mean, overall, for $90, no, I'm not very happy with it. So, if anybody was looking at buying this specific one, I'm assuming you're not going to have the quality control issues I have. I'm assuming your window is going to be connected. I'm assuming your manifold isn't going to be smudged. And then I don't know about the exhaust. It probably just varies model to model. But yeah, I mean, I definitely can't see this window problem happening to anyone else. Like, I'd be shocked if it did. But I don't know. It does have screws on the bottom. Maybe I can take it apart and try to glue it in. The bottom's metal, right? It's actually hard to tell with all this carbon fiber texturing. I believe the bottom is metal. I think all of these have been metal based so far. Yeah, these are all metal based, which is good. Yeah, this one was the same carbon. It's also metal. So yeah, metal base, rolling wheels. I don't know if I did a roll test. I guess I'll show you the roll test. All these models do roll. They don't roll like the smoothest, like not like a mini GT, but they all do roll. This one's very squeaky. I'm sure that probably picks up. Yeah, very squeaky, but they do roll, which is, I mean, a very important thing for a lot of people. I mean, I love the Zonda F so much. It's so unfortunate. Yeah. I don't know. We'll have to see if I can fix that. But yeah, I doubt that these problems would happen again. I tend to get very unlucky when I buy diecast. You longtime watchers know that. I seem to always just get the worst luck with quality control, and I got some pretty bad luck with this one. So, and I don't think there was anything I did that messed it up. If I did, and somebody catches it earlier on in the video, please show me if that window was my fault. I would actually feel better if it was my fault than if it just came like that. But yeah, I don't know. Awesome car. The level of detail is, once again, it's phenomenal. But ooh. So far, they've been really good about like quality, but not with that particular one. That one was kind of a stinker. So, yeah, I don't know. To be continued, I suppose, because I did pre-order the F80, the Ferrari F80. I actually pre-ordered it directly from BBR's web store. Paid probably about the same price as this Zonda F if you convert it to dollars, because their whole thing is in euros. Of course, they're in Italy. I paid, it was a pre-order, so I think the price of the model was 51 euros, and this is for the AR BBR Collab F80. It was 51 euros. I had to put down a deposit of 25, so I have to pay the remaining 26 euros plus shipping, which I think shipping ends up being like 36 euros. So I think with the conversion, around $100 for that one. So, I mean, hopefully there's not bad quality. I didn't show the panel stuff. So obviously these are just little racks to set the panels on. I won't show that. But I did kind of want to put these panels on for that. So let's start off with the back one. So it goes in like this. Where does it slot? Oh, I see it. There's a little like rectangular hole in there. So I think that kind of sits in there like that. It kind of pushes down in there. And then I'm assuming there's a little slot on the bottom of this that it slides into like so. I don't know how far it slots into that. Maybe a little bit more than that. There we go. So it'll slot in like that. That's actually pretty cool. And then the one at the front, this little piece, how does it go in? So this top single tab is where the hood sits, and then it kind of just slides in. I think it just slides under the radiator right here. Yeah. So it'll slide in. Maybe it slides in right there. Oh yeah, there we go. So you kind of got to push it in. There's a little bit of resistance, and then it will sit. I feel like that's too far out. Oh, maybe not, because it kind of goes in at an angle up here too. So that little piece goes right there. So it sits opened up like that. Okay, that's actually really, really cool too. That's a nice feature. I'm glad they implemented that. That is really, really nice. But then you're looking at it and then you see that window. It just looks goofy. That is cool though. I do like that design. That's the first one that they've done like that, and I do really like that. And they don't sit too low where it makes it not roll or anything. I had an issue with my Tomica Limited Vintage Ferrari F40. The front hatch opened up, and then it pushed the wheels off the ground. But okay, that's pretty cool. Still not really happy with the quality control issues, so yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to stop buying these just because of that, because I really do think these are incredible models. Like, these are like end game models for my collection. Like, I will never need another Zonda R, at least in black carbon, and I will never need another silver Zonda F. I will never need another Renown Mazda 787B. Like, these are the creme de la creme for me. Just a little disappointed here with that, but I'll see if I can fix that window. If I can fix that window, I'll be okay, but if I'm not able to fix that window, then I don't know. I guess I'll just have to buy another color of it. But all right, I'm going to stop yapping. I've got some stuff to do before I go to work, so I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think of my horrible luck with quality control, and just let me know what you think of these models in general. So yeah, appreciate you watching. I'll catch you in the next one.